Hey guys, I'm back today to review the Nike Air Zoom Spiridon in the OG black sport red colorway. So these Spiridons released in Canada this past Saturday on July 16th. They were a Nike lab release, meaning the only stores that I know of that got them locally in here in Toronto were Haven as well as Holt Renfrew. So the retail price on these were $175 US or $235 Canadian. So let's give you guys a first-hand look at the shoe. I know, a lot of you are probably thinking, what are those? Or these look like my grandpa's walking shoes. But before you guys judge, let me give you a bit of a history lesson. Back in 1995, Nike developed Zoom Air, and in 1997, one of the first sneakers to utilize Zoom Air technology was the Zoom Spiridons. So the fact that it's so breathable and was one of the pioneers in the use of Nike's Zoom Air technology is really why this shoe is considered iconic in the eyes of many. So the 2016 retro of this classic sneaker really looks almost identical to the OG release. It features a predominantly gray mesh upper, a metallic sport red swoosh, as well as two additional swooshes that you can find, one on the tongue, as well as one just on the toe box right here. It has a black mudguard that wraps around the shoe, a white Phylon midsole, as well as a black rubber outsole that features this podular Zoom Air technology within it. On the heel, it has a pull tab that reads Nike Air Spiridon, as well as hits of 3M, the reflective material that wraps around the entire shoe, is found on the pull tab itself, as well as on the tongue and eyelets where the laces go. So in terms of sizing, I originally came home with a size 10, and for reference, my true size is 10.5, and that goes across the board for Air Max in general. So when I originally tried on the size 10 in the store, it felt fine. But when I went home and tried it on again, while the size 10 was fine from a length perspective, it was really the width of the shoe that was giving me problems. So because of that, I opted to exchange that size 10 for my true to size 10.5. From a comfort standpoint, because it has Zoom Air, you know that it's going to be a comfortable sneaker. As I mentioned before, since it features this mesh upper, it's going to be really lightweight, and the Zoom Air underneath on the bottom is going to give you exceptional comfort for when you're walking around or running. So in closing, the Zoom Spiridon stays very faithful to the original release from 1997. This is not a shoe that the majority of sneakerheads today will prefer. When I went to pick these up on Saturday morning, there was a crazy line in front of the store. But once they announced that the uncaged Ultra Boosts that they were also selling that morning were sold out, all but pretty much 5 or 6 people that were in that lineup left the line, which shows you just how little hype there is surrounding this shoe, which is fine by me because that means I was able to grab these for retail and not have to struggle to find my size. So that wraps up my review of the Air Zoom Spiridon 2016 Retro. Leave a comment below on what you think, and be sure to follow me on Instagram at SGO8. Thanks again for watching, guys. Until next time.